Jesus. This was Jesus telling the disciple. Jesus speaking in Matthew chapter 5 verse 11. He said, blessed are you when men persecute you, when men speak all manners, all kinds of evil against you, just because you believe in me, just because you decide to carry your cross, just because you decide not to be among them, because you left their company and you don't want to be of the world, because we are born with them and now you have decided that you don't want to be among them, and you say you want to follow Jesus genuinely with a clean heart and a pure mind. And Jesus said, blessed are you when men persecute you, when men speak all kinds of evil, things that you never did forcefully upon you. Jesus said, rejoice, rejoice, for great is thy reward. Sir, there is one thing I want you to know, that in the journey of life, that the very moment you choose to follow Jesus, the temptations and the challenges of life that you never planned for, you begin to see them. The very moment you decide to follow Jesus, the thing you never dreamt of, you begin to see them. I want you to know that the apostle of old, they passed through a lot because of Jesus. In the mountain, Jesus was telling them the thing that they are going to experience, the thing that they are going to pass through because of his name's sake. Sir, there is no believer who is a true believer that don't face challenges because of Jesus. There is no true man of God today that you see preaching the word of God that don't face challenges. There is no true Christian that don't face challenges. Challenges is what strengthens us. Challenges is what increases our faith. So this evening, I come to tell you, because I know so many of you felt disappointed, because I know so many of you felt discouraged. You said, I came to Jesus to have peace, but today, where is the peace? You said in your mind, I came to Jesus to have rest of mind, but today, where is the rest of mind? You begin to compare yourself. When you were in the world, you were living a better life, but today, because you decide to follow God, things are not working well. I come to tell you, these are the certainty of life. Jesus said, you will face all these things. All these challenges will come for my name's sake. For my name's sake. He said, but great is your reward. Great is your reward. I know as a believer, there are challenges you will face in your life. There are situations in your life that you need to respond. But because of Jesus, you pay a debt here. Imagine a man coming to blaspheme you. Imagine a man coming to lie in your head of the thing you never did. But because of Jesus, you avoid the man. Imagine a woman taking your name, spreading that you are social on this when you are not. On a normal situation, you know what to do. But because of Jesus, you let it go. I come to let you know, in the journey of life, it pays to serve God. It pays to serve God. It pays, it pays. There are pains you will feel in life the moment you choose to serve God. There are pains you face in life the moment you choose to follow God. But Jesus said, I should come and tell you, you should not panic. You should not be discouraged. You should not give up. For great is your reward. Great is your reward. When I was searching the Bible, I was reading the Bible. In the book of John, chapter 15, verse 20, Jesus speaking to the disciple, he says, for the servant is not greater than the master. He said, yet this, for so they persecute the prophet of old. Even you, they will persecute you. Jesus was telling the disciple, the servant is not greater than the master. That this man, the Pharisee, the Sadducee, the scribe, that was how they persecute your fathers of old. Those prophets that came in the name of God, that was how they persecute them. That
said, if I can take you in a journey, let's go back to the book of Acts of the Apostle. Most of us can give an account what's happened after the departure of Jesus. We know the challenges and the storm that the disciples faced. There was a possibility of them giving up, but because of Jesus, they could not give up. There was possibility of them turning back, but because of Jesus, they said, no, it is for me to die. I will die for the gospel. If I will live, I will live for the gospel. This is the kind of life that God wants us to live. That everything that we are doing in this life, we are doing it because of Him. Are you a young boy? You want to help a young girl? Help him because of Jesus. Are you a barrister? Are you are you a boss in your office? You want to employ a young girl? Employ her because of Jesus. But today, what are we seeing? We are seeing the contrary side. Any boss that want to employ a girl, he must ask the girl to sleep with him. Any man that want to employ his fellow man, he must ask the man to pay money. Why? Because the love of Christ is not in their heart. When the love of Christ is in your heart, you do everything considering that you have the greatest master. You do everything considering that there is the last day. Sir, I came to tell you, I came to ask you, when last do you render help because of Jesus? When last?